All right, folks, this is Channing Humphrey with Semi-Pro Live. We are live from beautiful Trinity High School, home of the Trojans. Now, we're going to have a big-time matchup between the NDU Bobcats out of North Dallas going head-to-head against the Fort Worth Crimson Tide. Now, we'll be doing this game from the field because the police said I can't go on the field right before I got started, so we'll do it from out here. I guess I must be a threat to someone's safety because they called 5-0 on me. But we'll still provide the game, and hey man, the kids will still get giveaways. We've got $600 worth of Shock gear. Use code SEMIPROLIVE at shock.com to receive 15% off your entire order. Well, this is 7U action. There will be no kickoffs. We're going to start the game from, I believe, the 30 or the 25-yard line. We don't have a signal yet who will be on offense. Looks like they got Tavar Watts out here already working the refs. But he'll be the head coach and man on the field for the Bobcats. It's a very impressive Bobcats unit. They were able to come away with the victory in the first matchup against the Fort Worth Crimson Tide. They'll be looking to do the same thing today in this game. A lot of kids on the sideline. I got a bad signal. Jasmine. And another time-honored youth football tradition, the search for the chain crew. Well, hey, while we got a chance, because they're a little unorganized out here today, we'll go ahead and shout out our sponsors, Shock. Man, if you're looking for visors, sunglasses, football equipment, baseball equipment, lacrosse equipment, go to shock.com and use special code SEMIPROLIVE for 15% off your entire order. That's shock.com. Promo code SEMIPROLIVE. Also coming up, the AAU Unrestricted National Championship will be live from Central Texas. More details on that. All right, and our stream clears up. Sorry about that, folks. The burp came before I could hit the mute button. And immediate penetration. The Tide defense is able to knife in there on the first play. That'll bring up second down. And there's going to be a flag on the play. Looks like the flag may have been a offsides by the defense. We didn't get a signal from the referees. There we go. Fumble on the play. And the Tide come up strong, getting a turnover on the first drive of the game. Fort Worth Crimson Tide will start off on offense. Well, hey, folks, when you hear the mic go mute from time to time, that's going to be because I'm going to yell from the sideline at my son. I don't care. Nobody paid me for this stream. I'm doing it for free, so I'm going to coach him up. Either way, man, we got the action. Crimson Tide with the ball for the first time today. They'll have it on the 30-yard line going in. And an early whistle here. Timeout NDU. And they'll call a timeout before the first play on defense. They're going to make some adjustments. Let's go ahead and take a quick commercial break. We'll have another word from our friends over at Shock, man. Don't forget to use the discount, 15% off of your entire Shock purchase. Use code SemiProLive at shock.com. That's SHOC.com. Well, we're back. I don't know if there's an injury or... This is the first warm weather game. You know, kids are still kids, regardless of how thorough they may be on the football field. A lot of them will forget to drink water. Wing T formation.
Let's go, Ty!
Actually, cancel that wing T. They have a pistol formation. High snap. Oh, man, ball still on the ground. And a bad snap. And that'll be a loss of about 10 yards on first down.
Let's go, defense!
And that's the best case. Now, I'm going to keep it honest. I'm not exactly a fan of shotgun set football for kids under 8U.
Let's go, Ty!
But, you know, I'm 35, so, you know, it might just be because I'm old.
Let's go, boys!
And another NDU takes over the football. It looks like it's going to be a turnover. NDU setting up on offense after the turnover. Now, my real question has to be, why am I on the sideline? Hey, man, you know, everybody can't keep their word, man. I don't know. Everybody can't keep their word.
Let's go!
All right, man. NDU on first down. Well, the down marker's still on first down. I believe it's second down. Looks like it was a 1 foot loss.
Let's go, defense!
Getting outside, stiff arm. And this defense is swarming. Able to clog up that middle, man. And the improvement on the Crimson Tide defense has been these defensive ends and outside linebackers. They're just more aggressive. You can really see these kids start to get more and more comfortable in these pads as the season goes on. Now, one thing I do know from going to the practices, if you look over there, there's a light-skinned kid, number 22. He is with the smoke coming off of that edge. Takes the snap. And another tackle. And the big nose guard, Drip Humphrey, is able to knife in there. He gets his first tackle. I've expected him to get at least 2 by now, but, you know, he's getting the job. He's doing what he can. Sometimes he wants to be 7. And that'll bring up 4th down for NDU in a big decision for Tavar Watson. He's going to have to decide if he's going to punt this one away or if he's going to go with it. With the ball at the 40-yard line for a 7U offense, this isn't terrible field position, so he may just go for it right here. We'll see what he has under his sleeve. This is a bold move. Now, the ball is not lined up on the down marker. The ball is lined up closer to the 40-yard line. The down marker is behind the 40-yard line. But I guess, you know. With the snap, a flag on the play. He's still up. And a good tackle. And these kids on the outside have just gotten way more aggressive over time. Flag on the play. And they're going to call an offsides. That'll be 5 yards plus. That'll put it at 4th down and what looks to be 8 or 9 yards. And that was one of those mutes where I had to go yell at my son. There's a lot of time in between each play. Takes the snap. Oh, he tries to throw it. Oh, nearly intercepted. And that'll be a turnover. And I don't understand the play call. This is 7U. What kind of pass play can you draw up on 7U for 4th and 8? But I digress. We'll keep it moving. Crimson Tide will take over the ball. Hey, but despite it not, he nearly completed that. That is going to have to be something that the Tide defense pays attention to going forward. NDU missing some players here. Well, takes the snap, hands it off to the running back, trying to get outside. This kid's a burner. Nice play. He'll get out of bounds close to the 1st down line. Great play by the running back. That'll be the longest play from scrimmage on the day. That's going to bring up a 2nd down and maybe a yard for the first for the Tide. Back to the action. Crimson Tide set up in a pistol formation. And that's going to be the end of the first quarter. Tide ball game, 0-0, NDU Crimson Tide. You're watching Semi Pro Live. We'll be right back. Able to have that one-on-one aspect with some of the youth from the DFW. This is Channing Humphrey with Semi-Pro Live. A little bit of a special guest. We have Kayla from the show Bring It here to know or be on the lookout as they try to become D1 athletes and further their careers.
The one thing I always tell kids when I talk to them before football, anything, make sure you take care of your schoolwork. Make sure you listen to your parents, teachers, coaches, be appreciative of them because the things they do, they go outside the boundaries to help you get to where you're trying to be playing football. You know,
calling coaches, college coaches. We calling the majors D1 to the higher D2. We're calling coaches.
Yes, we got Reggie Swinton, former Dallas Cowboy great, former Detroit Lion, and he was in the NFL longer than, I've done anything else in my life, so I'm probably missing an NFL team or two. But man, all right, folks, we are back from the break. Now, one adjustment, I want to see NDU do more things to take advantage of their speed advantage. Ball's on the ground, and that's going to bring up a third down. They'll lose a yard, and Crimson Tide has got to consider coming out of this shotgun formation. They've been having a lot of difficulty out there, and outside of the bad snaps, their offense hasn't been able to get on track. Oh, another high snap. And a big-time tackle by looks like number 12. Who is that? Number 45, hitting the Ray Lewis right up the middle. And a solid tackle by the NDU defense. That'll push the Tide back and bring up a crucial fourth down. And there's going to be a flag as well. Okay, so holding call as well. That seems like a very late holding call. But, they'll walk it off. Fort Worth Crimson Tide will punt. NDU will take over the ball. Well, hey, folks, while we got time, while they're changing possessions, AAU football coming to North Texas. Starting 2022, we're going to bring an AAU league to the far North Texas area of the Metroplex. And really the thought behind bringing AAU up north is I just really want a league that I can experiment on with my media company. I want a league where you can have the best footage, the best coverage, and the best experience. And sometimes you got to create what you want. And is there a timeout after halftime? Oh, big time tackle and causes a fumble. Oh, that my DNA go hard. Drip Humphrey answering back. Well, hey, man, if you're going to give up, if you're going to get a holding call, get it back in blood. And I don't understand why the down marker still says first down. But
Change the down marker.
get some good down markers. And another solid tackle. And is that a turnover? A turnover. Fumble on the play, and the Crimson Tide defense stands up tall. This will be the best field position for either team. Now, the Crimson Tide coaching staff has to seriously think about going away from the shotgun set. They've had some trouble getting that ball low enough for the quarterback to get something going. I mean, you can stay in the shotgun, or you can, get the ball to your running back and get something going. Thank God. Oh, and they get the snap off. Good penetration by the left side of the defensive line for NDU. I don't know if they caught some kids asleep at the wheel, but that whole left side of the line was able to get in the backfield. Great play by the Bobcats.
Okay.
I'm just checking. How long we getting between these plays? 45 seconds? I'm just saying, man. With this Madden NFL, I guess it's a running clock. And the snap, and a flag on the play. False start. False start going to go against Crimson Tide. Crimson Tide's going to get pushed back. And that's going to bring up a second. That's going to bring up a second down. On the play. And the Tide will punt. It's a running clock. It's a running clock. It's a running clock. Of course it's not a running clock now. Who called timeout? It's all good. Stop the clock! It was 5 seconds on there.
Let's go, Tide!
Hey, where's the giveaway bag? All right. Hey, what is that? I thought he needed some help. He needed an assist. I think he got some help. Able to have that one-on-one aspect with some of the youth from the DFW. This is Channing Humphrey with Semi Pro Live. A little bit of a special guest. We have Kayla from the show Bring It Here to know or be on the lookout as they try to become D1 athletes and further their careers?
The one thing I always tell kids when I talk to them before football, anything, make sure you take care of your schoolwork. Make sure you listen to your parents, teachers, coaches, be appreciative of them because the things they do, they go outside the boundaries to help you get to where you're trying to be playing football. You know,
I was calling coaches, college coaches. We calling the majors D1 to the higher D2. We're calling coaches.
Yes, we got Reggie Swinton, former Dallas Cowboy great, former Detroit Lion, and he was in the NFL longer than, I've done anything else in my life, so I'm probably missing an NFL team or two. But man,
when I go there, I'm gonna get bigger. That's in my head. I'm like, okay, yeah, I'm gonna get bigger for sure.
Hey man, this is a coach's dream. You introduce yourself to our audience. The Semi-Pro Live audience doesn't know you. I know you very well, but Jim Pointer of Lamar High School.
Well, thank you. That's really, really nice of you. And boy, I have to tell you a quick story. That sixth grade.
Tough. I was fighting it. I've been fighting it for my whole life, pretty much. So freshman year,
Arlington, Texas. I'm out here. I have the pleasure of bringing one of the hometown cats who's made good, man. I have Madre Harper, secondary player for the New York Giants. Biggest pleasure I've had of today. We got NFL star Akeem Talib out here with his unit, NDU, North Dallas out here representing. So, man, tell me a little bit more about Team Fast.
You know what? These guys, they play hard, man. I have nothing but the utmost respect for Coach Don Smith and what he does with that Highland Park team, and they're always consistently pushing us to be better. And these guys just show up, right? They show up. We
Receiver Roy Williams. Now, man, I just wanted to take a moment to see what you doing out here with Coach Reggie.
And Coach Reggie got me out here in this heat with these kids, man. So, anything for the kids out here coaching this All-Star event that Coach Reggie's put together, man. It's a great event, first annual, and I see good things coming from years to come.
All right, man. So All right, folks, we are back. Channing Humphrey Semi-Pro live from beautiful Euless, Texas, here at Trinity High School, the home of the Trojans. We have Fort Worth Crimson Tide going head-to-head against NDU. It's been a back-and-forth game. Neither team has been able to score so far. Crimson Tide has been struggling with securing the snap, and NDU, they've had a couple of flashes. They just haven't had the ball long enough to really get something going on offense. Shotgun snap, and that shotgun's an issue. Well, flag finally comes in. But hey, look, I'm not going to take anything away from the kid. I like the feistiness. In the words of the great Eddie Peach from Lamar High School, if you ain't cheating, you ain't trying. And hey, I like a kid who's going to get in there and get him some. So, and second down, there's going to be a flag, and I don't know what this flag is because it's over 10 yards. This had to be a personal foul. Get out! Oh, he's gone, and that's going to be a Tide touchdown. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. And the boys from Fort Worth, a mystery flag pops up. This one will be coming back. Got a flag on the play. Let's see what the flag is. And they're going to call holding again. We got a face mask call and a holding. Let's see if it's going to be both or what. And a holding call is going to back them up. It's going to be second down and what looks to be about 15 yards. Sometimes I'll be thinking in my head, if I'm a kid and I'm making a highlight tape, I'm putting all those plays that got called back for a flag. You're not gonna ruin my highlight tape with your flag. Somebody gonna see this. And another flag. Let's see what this is. A beautiful day out here at Trinity High School. Not a cloud in the sky. Weatherman lied to me again. It was supposed to be partially cloudy out here. Second down and forever. It looks like about second down, maybe 30 yards for the Tide. Get down, Dre! There we go! There we go! And a timeout, Crimson Tide. Well, we'll take a short break, but before we do, let's give a big shout out to our newest sponsor, Shock. Home of the Shock visors, Shock sunglasses, Shock towels, Shock shirts, Shock whatever you need. They have items for football, lacrosse, basketball, and their most popular items are baseball. Check out the website, that's shock.com. Code SemiProLive to receive 15% off your entire order. That's shock.com, code SemiProLive. Looks like we're back to the action. 3 minutes, 38 seconds left to go here in the third quarter. 0-0 ball game. NDU showing up big on defense last couple of plays. It's second down and what looks to be about 35, maybe 40 yards. And this is the difficult part because you just don't have plays to design at this level to pick up this many yards. Now, this is the case of when offenses get a little bit complicated. They're spread. They got both defensive tackles spread into a 3-gap. All you have to do is run through the A-gap, and they're continuing to try to run around the outside into the teeth of the defense. You have to compensate for the defense overcompensating. And that'll be a punt by the Fort Worth Crimson Tide. And with the clock running out, Tide gets a crucial tackle right before the end of the quarter. That'll end the third quarter, score 0-0. And a big-time run by the NDU running back. He's able to pick up what looks to be maybe 5-6 yards on the play. Solid play to begin the fourth quarter of action. Well, that's my fiance in the background, Brian, my son. Right up the middle. That might be enough. And touchdown, NDU. And NDU is the first team to get on the board. There is no clock. Well, we'll take a short commercial break. You're watching Semi-Pro Live. Able to have that one-on-one aspect with some of the youth from the DFW. This is Channing Humphrey with Semi-Pro Live. A little bit of a special guest. We have Kayla from the show Bring It Here to know or be on the lookout as they try to become D1 athletes and further their careers.
The one thing I always tell kids when I talk to them before football, anything, is make sure you take care of your schoolwork. Make sure you listen to your parents, teachers, coaches, be appreciative of them because the things they do, they go outside the boundaries to help you get to where you're trying to be playing football. You know,
Calling coaches, college coaches.
I need the same defense.
Why the clock run on a change of possession? Clock's still running. It's always, every time they get up, it always gets over itself on the clock. Thousands of games. Why the clock stop? Why the clock stop? It'd be like that.
I set up a scrimmage. Let Shannon know. We'll let Coach Paco know.
And really, I do all sports. I done majorette. We had a majorette performance with Kayla down in. It's supposed to be moving. Just let it go. Just let it tick away. They got it. This is youth football. of South Texas. Hey, they got some dogs down there. Man, it's this weird place in my bad, Corpus. We were talking about you off the mic. Shout out to South Texas. Cookie, hit me up, man. Playoffs are coming. But anyway, while we got time, tomorrow we will be up north for Battle of the Best, Battle of the Bats. They will be giving out, the winner of the tournament tomorrow will receive a $300 custom wood bat. So tune in for that. Also, next week, we're going to be all baseball for the whole weekend. We're going to be with Premier Events up in Narcona. And really, we're just going to make a whole shift towards baseball. We're going to be at the Narcona Baseball Club tournament after that. Two minutes, 14 seconds left to go here in the fourth. And the snap. Solid tackle. 1 minute, 21 seconds. And it's plain to see we're not going to get another offensive possession by the Tide. Well, congratulations to the NDU Bobcats. Good season. And a timeout on the field at the 1 minute mark. We'll be right back. You're watching Semi Pro Live. Yeah, they hosed them out there. It was a preseason game. I'll give you this. Pop can recruit and he'll stretch the rule and he can make adjustments. That's his real thing as a coach. He's good at making adjustments. So crew. Oh, AB in now. Bro, they ran a play. All right, we had a timeout. It was at 40 seconds. Clock at 15 seconds. That'll end the game. All right, well, I'll go ahead and congratulate the NDU Bobcats, man. Those kids played a hard-fought game. A great organization, great group of parents, great group of kids. Congratulations to them. Fully deserve to go to the next round, but I'm going to go ahead and pack it up for now. Appreciate everybody who tuned in. And until next time, thank you for watching Semi-Pro Live. Be able to have that one-on-one aspect with some of the youth from the DFW. This is Channing Humphrey with Semi-Pro Live. A little bit of a special guest. We have Kayla from the show Bring It here to know or be on the lookout as they try to become D1 athletes and further their careers.
The one thing I always tell kids when I talk to them before football, anything, make sure you take care of your schoolwork.